hello! What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday to you all. Good to see you, good to see ya. What is up, Bear Snake and Zelda Zach, of course, and unknown Beef Paladin, a Samuel Lucid Dark Steel Turtle? Dark Steel Turtle? Is that a card? Is there a turtle in, in Dark Steel? Sad News Bear, Standing Bear, Magic Sheep, JP the Pirate, Matthew Goodnight, the one that moves, Leo's 2, Colonel Frogfoot. How's everyone tonight? Hopefully everyone is doing well, and I am actually really excited for this deck. This deck looks really sweet. It's a somewhat adapted version of a deck that someone played at one of Jeff Hoogland's tournaments, and it it looks fun. This deck does spicy things, and mono black control style decks are really fun. So, B for the 6th month and the one that moves. Welcome to the Fishbowl, both of you. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Will you ever touch Brawl? I've done a little bit of brawling in the past. I don't know, like, I can't imagine Brawl ever being a, like, regular every week series like Budget Magic or something, but playing Brawl once in a while, I can definitely see that happening if that's something people are interested in. So how's everyone doing tonight? I mean, the news of the day, of course, is still Double Masters. And the big news, if you saw the video on the YouTube, I'm doing well, Duster Print, how are you? If you saw the YouTube video today, I talked about it a little bit. The big news is, boy, it's been a debacle. I'm a mini rat, and then we'll play Magic, I promise. Are you all right with a mini rant? Just a little one. Just a little, short little rant about box toppers. So, basically, with the box toppers, Wizards originally said they were all going to be rares or mythics. That was their original announcement, along with the VIP booster. Said you'll get 2 normal rares or mythics, 2 rare mythic box toppers. I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet. Like, we're going to get some good box toppers. And then, of course, we found out that rare or mythic means we put a rare symbol on it. We already talked about this a little bit. So we have crop rotations, expedition maps, Tron lands. I think there's 8 in all that are commons or uncommons that are upgraded. Dodgerical with the gift sub to Fulzai and Fidget. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. This is the Goldfish spoiler page. Do we have a... I'm not sure if we have a... Oh yeah, there's a link for it. So anyway, so we had found out there's a bunch of composite and compositor box toppers, and that was already disappointing. Not great communication from Wizards. Then the question was, well, are they all going to be the same rarity in terms of how often you get them? If you get your box of Double Masters, are you just as likely to get, let's say, Mana Crypt, a $350 card, as you are to get random Tronland? Probably, I don't know, $30, $20, whatever it ends up being. So that was the next question, and Wizards basically said, no, you're going to get the rares, which are includes all the upgraded commons, twice as often as you will get the mythics, which is the valuable stuff for the most part: Jace, Bob, Darksteel, Karn, Mana Crypt, Swords, Atraxa, etc., etc., etc. So basically, if you get a box, it's going to be weighted towards getting the bad, I guess I would say, or less good box toppers. Same with the VIP max. So the problem is, this really didn't change my opinion of boxes. The EV is going to be high enough from everything else that it's fine, but it definitely, someone asked me, did this change anything with VIP packs? And for me, it did. I figured I would probably get a pack or two just because I like opening packs and I kind of like gambling, so I thought it'd be fun. But now I'm not so sure. Knowing that odds are in favor of me getting Tron lands or other rares and not the good stuff, and that's how Wizards weighted them, definitely has given me pause about VIP boosters. So that's my my little mini rant for today. The Roller Pig, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. I mean, we could still get Damnation. It's definitely possible, I think. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Tonight's not about Double Masters, although the value is still looking sweet, and there's a lot of cards. You're going to be able to open like an entire Tron deck, essentially. Legacy lands. They are pretty stuff that people are going to need, so I wanted to do like a super bling pack open to get like a case or something ridiculous amount of VIP boosters, but now I'm scared. I'm scared I'm just going to lose all my money, so I don't know. Where do they say they were weighted? They said it on Twitter when people were asking about it. They responded to it and said the rares show up X2 essentially, twice as often as the Mythics. So, my question is, Rethga Nation. Yeah, we talked about that. So, anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about this fun deck, start playing Magic, then we talk Double Masters, and whatever else you all want to talk about. I'm down with whatever. So, reminders, Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Derpenstein. I think I got it, Derpenstein. But Jordan did nothing wrong for the 2-year resub. Awesome. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Wizards has really had good success with Ultimate Masters, but apparently they took all the wrong things away from that success. Ultimate Masters is why I thought that they would actually take and have the box toppers be the same rarity, because that's how they were with Ultimate Masters. Could I write it off? I guess I probably could, actually. That's probably true. At least the loss, the difference between what I spent and what we got back. Yeah, all right. Maybe I'll see if I can do it. That would be fun. Normal YouTube, tons of stuff going up on there. Against the Odds, Tiny Modes last night, which was actually super fun. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Tonight, there's a Crim video. Tomorrow, Septober Commander action. Sweet videos this weekend for Much Brew, for Budget Magic, going back to Modern. Trying to do more Modern lately. I felt like we didn't play that much Modern for a while, but we're back at it. Hey, what's up, James? How are you tonight? A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and maybe you need some Magic cards. Maybe you need some Double Masters cards that you'd like to pre-order. You can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one. They'll be happy to hook you up for free. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream tonight. Otherwise, the Discord is new and improved. The merch page, it's got tokens, t-shirts, playbats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, it's always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. Hey Seth, I wish I had a fourth of your energy. You're just a super positive ass guy, or what? Lots of energy drinks. I'm not an energy drink fan. I think it's mostly just my personality. With some coffee mixed in, but no, I've never been a fan of energy drinks in specific. Borjan, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 39th month. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. I wonder if it's worth getting a Double Masters VIP booster. Ugh, I'm really on the fence. Wait till we see more of the set. But anyway, our deck tonight, it reminds me of a Leontrazi special from back in Standard. It's basically, I'm calling it Mono Black Golos Ultimatums. It's like Mono Black 5-color control. I think Ali called his build that was kind of similar in Standard Chromatic Black. But basically, we're Mono Black. We have good removal, Murderous Riders, we have Heartless X, we have Agonizing Remorses to pick apart our opponent hand. What we're playing for, though, is actually making our Mono Black Cabal Stronghold, Castle Lockwade, Phyrexian Swap, I finally got it, Mana Base, 5-color with Chromatic Lantern and Chromatic Ori. That not only lets us spin our Golos, which can also get our sweet utility lands we were talking about, that lets us spin our Golos. More importantly, the key part of this deck is really Mastermind's Acquisition. Mastermind's Acquisition lets us tutor from our sideboard. That's where the ultimatums come in. Our way of finishing the game in our Mono Black deck is Banefire, obviously red mana, Inspired Ultimatum, obviously 3 colors of mana. We can get Ruinous Ultimatum to sweep away our opponent's board. We can also, if we can get enough tutors going, we can get this weird loop where what we can set up is we can use Mastermind's Acquisition to get Mirari's Conjecture, which over the course of 2 turns gets back an instant, and that is sorcery from our graveyard, then doubles stuff up. So we get Mirari's Conjecture. That can get back Mastermind's Acquisition. Then we can get Fungal Rebirth, which is an instant that can return a permanent to our hand. So after Mirari's Conjecture goes away, Fungal Rebirth can get back Mirari's Conjecture. Mode 1 gets back Fungal Rebirth. Mode 2 gets back Mastermind's Acquisition. Mastermind's Acquisition can then get one of our ultimatums, like Inspired Ultimatum. Then we have a loop set up where we can Fungal Rebirth back Mirari's Conjecture. Mirari's Conjecture gets back Fungal Rebirth. Mirari's Conjecture gets back our ultimatum after we cast the ultimatum. Then we do it again. Fungal Rebirth, Mirari's Conjecture, Inspired Ultimatum. Just loop the ultimatums till our opponent gets totally drained out of the game. And that's basically the plan. We got Gontis because they're fun. We got Dread Presences to draw cards. Bunch removal. Phyrexian Arena for more card draw. So kind of like Mono Black 5-color sideboard tutor ultimatum pile of stuff dot deck, which, oh, I'm actually really fun. I'm really fond of this deck. I'm really excited for this this deck. Bear Snake! This deck looks super spicy. I hope it goes up. Well, thank you, Bear Snake. Welcome to the Fishbowl. And awesome, dude! 2 months away from 4 years. That is ridiculous. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good summer. So let's give it a try. We can always update it as we go along. We can update it. Oh, did Force? Wait, did they announce Force? Wait, that's a big one. Force is a huge one. Is it at Rare or is it at Mythic? Oh, it has been announced on Weekly MTG. Force of Will with Box Topper at Mythic. What do you think of the Box Topper? I mean, obviously, I wish they did like the original art. I think I like the original art better than I like the Master Set art, but the Box Topper, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, obviously, it's ridiculously expensive. This is, value-wise, a huge win. You need it in Commander if you're like Crim or you're playing CDH. Legacy, you need it. I'm hoping it comes to Modern at some point. Force of Will is definitely a sweet card. So, definitely a great reprint. Good Box Topper. Hope you get the Mythic and not the Tronland, but still, great reprint all around. That is a good one. Instead of Fungal Rebirth, use Mythos of Eluda. So the key thing is, I'm not sure there's another card that can do this. The key aspect is we need the card that returns the thing to be an instant. Because Mirari's Conjecture is instant and then sorcery. So we need to get back the reanimation type card with the instant mode, and then get back the whatever ultimatum type effect with the sorcery mode. So I think that Fungal Rebirth is the only option, unless I missed something, but that was the only one I could find that actually did that. Luke himself, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Oh, I also got the Micaeus finally, so we can try the counters deck at some point. Although I have no idea how good it actually is. JSTBD, Merfolk was the best tribe in Historic before Jumpstart, in my opinion. Do you think they're still playable? I have not tried playing Merfolk recently, and I have not seen anyone trying to play Merfolk recently. I actually don't know. I assume they're not as good as they used to be, but Mythos copy, you can do it forever on the loop. Can that actually possibly work? Oh yeah, we're at Mythic. That's right. I forgot we're Mythic now. Ooh, we're gonna keep this and trust the magic gods that we draw lads. Yeah, I feel like Merfolk has probably dropped down in the rankings of Historic, but Fulberto, oh boy, here they come. Oh dear, Gonti Part 2. We need a land. We really need a land. I think we can win this matchup, but we need lads. We need lads. Ponent, Fanatical Firebrand. Have a Mythos Mirari Historic deck. Well, maybe we'll have to mess around to try Mythos. Oh, we did hit a land. It does not let us cast removal, but we can get out Chromatic Lantern. Next turn we can kill something, perhaps. Oh, come on. No whammies. No whammies. Opponent can't Muxus us yet, which is good. And then we can kill the Prospector if we have to. Yeah, I think we just beat Goblins, or we can beat Goblins if we want to. It's kind of Chromatic Black-esque, for sure. Yeah, the pizza stream was super fun. Well, alright. Boy. Murderous Rider, Prospector. As sad as that is. About it. Alright, sacks it, fizzles it. Ooh, we're not in a great spot. A ritual set would be spectacular. Have you seen Reanimator combo deck for Historic? I have not. Well, I think unless we draw a Ritual of Soot, we're dead. Unfortunately. Sankey is kind of okay. Force of Mythic. Hey, let me see, Kogos. What is the Reanimator combo deck? So opponent gets Muxes. We do not draw. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, well, that didn't go spectacularly, I will say. I mean, we were on the draw, right? So Goblins on the draw, probably not the most spectacular of matchups. The question is how, well, all right, so Massacre Worm in, Gifted Aetherborns in. I think those are our main ins. We can go down. We have a ton of removal. I feel like we should be in good shape against this deck, But maybe we're actually not. Gonti doesn't seem great against what our opponent's doing. And, we'll go down Agonizing Remorse, try it like that, I think. Yeah, Muxus is really sweet. Sapperling's Crusade. Ooh. Cathar's Crusade does seem like a good way to make Sapperlings huge. That looks sweet, Cocos. Warded up! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Alright. This hand seems good against goblins. We don't have any card draw, but we can kill the first goblin, Gifted Etherboard, Murderous Rider. At least that buys us a bunch of times. Ahoy hoy, Kideros. How are you? Lengo. What deck brought us to Mythic? So we had been pretty consistently ranking up with everything, but we got through the last, like, from whatever it is, Diamond 1 to Mythic, like the last little level with goblins on the last stream. I'll get in it, Jig. It's a life. Yeah, let's spend Murderous Rider to use our mana past the turn. Exied! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. These are the Phyrexian Swamps from Jumpstart. Finally got that. Boda hits us. Well, play a swamp. Disfigure you. Murderous Rider. Get in. Hit ya. Pass the turn. Any fun human deck in Historic? I think that humans could be a deck in Historic. Yeah, it took like, I don't even know, 40 Jumpstart events or something ridiculous. It was a lot of events, but we did finally get that. A range of emotions. We don't have a swamp for this at the moment, or it would be good. Cabal Stronghold Dread Presence. Go attack it. Gates of Life. Opponent can't mux us. Yeah, we can Field of Ruin for a swamp next turn, so that's still decent. Ringleader gonna draw some cards. Looking for Muxie. Ooh, well, there's Muxie and a Prospector. Alright. Fanatical Firebrand. Bout it. Gets it. Hits us. No blocks. Well, Field of Ruin. Blow up a Castle Embreth. Get a swamp. Kill the Lord. So no haste at the moment. Ooh, how do we attack? Muxus is so scary. Are you planning on playing the Historic deck on the first? I'm not 100% sure. I don't really like Best of One. That always makes me less likely to play those events. And let's get in with... Alright, get in with one. Get in with Murderous Rider, gain a bit of life. We gotta hope they don't have, like, the full-on combo kill. If they have the full-on, like, Muxus combo kill, then we die. Now, there's a land. Here's Muxie. Yeah, Risen Reef combo. Oh. Holy mother. Alright, so opponent... Wait, did they hit 6? 1, 2, they hit 5. Okay. Well, that's a good Muxus. Our Muxuses usually hit 1, sometimes 2, but yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Risen Reef combo could be fun to try sometime. I do like the idea of drawing our entire deck. Zendikar Royal Risen Reef, that is sweet. No, I have... Wow! Opponent also hit another Muxus. They sack out. Come on, give him a bad Muxus for once. All right. Well, that's not as good, at least. Opponent draws another hand. Pretty good. Goes attacking, goes attacking. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Oh, jeez. All right. No blocks. So opponent gets 2 Muxuses that turn. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boy, we can Ugin, but they hit 1,000,000 rig leaders, so their hand is still full. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Opponent takes it. Castle Lock Wade. Ugin.
I come bearing the wisdom of the ancients.
How do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, I'm sure this last card gives haste. It's a goblin deck. Of course it gives haste. The question is, like, how do we... Hey, thank you, Revelant Merfolk. How do we do this? So there's... We can't see haste, but remember, Arena's bugged, so who knows what they actually have in their hand, and there is an unknown card. Alright. Well, exile some stuff. Pass the turn. Opponent, after casting 2 Muxuses and hitting 5 cards and 3 rig leaders, says nice. Okay. Opponent, Dread Presence. Draws a card. Land. Hits Ugin. Hits us. Ugin down.
Endings are inevitable.
Snoop. Prospector. I'll play a swamp. Make mana. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. That's 10. That's 10. That's 10. Okay. Well, this doesn't actually work, does it? Ugh. Alright. So this doesn't win us the game because they hit that Prospector, which is annoying. Oh, actually... Maybe we just Extinction Event. That might even be better. Extinction Event hits everything? Hey, what's up, Iron Dad the Best? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Worm doesn't win, though, because they just sack everything with it on the stack. I mean, we'll cast it. Maybe our opponent punts. I think there's some argument to holding on to it. Oh, okay. Well, our opponent, that's a freebie. Whoa! All right. Well, Mythic 95. One thing I've noticed playing against people at Mythic and watching people at Mythic play, I think it is a pretty good testament that getting to Mythic is kind of just like about playing a lot. I don't know if the skill level is like super different between like definitely Diamond and Mythic or whatever. Maybe if you get up to like Mythic top 100 or something it is, but wow. Okay, well, that shouldn't have worked, but we are not going to complain. We will take it. Our book has $2 and we still got there. Can you show the shirt? Oh shit, yeah, this is one of the goldfish shirts, the Blood Moon. The Blood Moon shirt. You can get it on the merch page, I believe, if you are interested. Not a band shirt today, just a work shirt, I guess. It was Arena. Arena's a stop for. Oh, they actually don't have the ability to stop? Whoa! Well, I take that back. That is Arena not being very good. Someone just asked in the podcast. I'm curious, yeah. I'm curious of your answer to this. Someone on the podcast this week for Fishmail asked, do you feel like Arena is real Magic? And I think that's how they asked it. So how you define that is basically up to you. They didn't define it specifically. I think for me, I'm discounting the economy, which I feel strongly that the economy is not good or the same as other forms of Magic. I don't think real Magic is the best way to necessarily frame a question like that, but my answer as far as gameplay was yes. But then winning that game with Massacre Worm because Arena wouldn't let our opponent do something that was pretty obvious and simple in paper, that's what made it pop into my head. I was like, I just answered yes to this, but that wouldn't happen on Moto or paper, or at least you would have the ability to not let that happen, which is kind of interesting. Leon's due for the 23rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People would punt in paper too. I mean, punt-wise, yeah, that is true. If it was just a straight-up punt and our opponent just misplayed, but if Arena actually just didn't give our opponent a chance to do anything, then that's kind of more on Arena than our opponent. Oh boy, that's a lot of Field of Ruins against a deck that does not play a lot of non-basics. Mana might be clunky for a bit because Cabal Stronghold also does not add black mana for a while. Well, land go. Come on, swamps! Come on, swamps! War Chief. Well, yeah, I think we kill that. Ooh, Castle Ambreth is actually good. That Castle Ambreth actually means we can get a swamp, which is huge. Well, Field of Ruin. Blow up the Ambreth. Get a swamp. We're heading the right direction. We're getting there. Pass the turn. Moto has no bugs. How have these Commander games been going? Oh! Boy, that's not great for us. Rune Blasted. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Interesting. Opponent combat gets and hits us. Has an Ember Cleave. Well, kill the Rune Blaster. I don't know about Ember Cleave in this deck. Doesn't feel great. Down to 10. Well, we got to make our land drops. That Rune Blaster was really bad for us. We have a new donation, opponent. Land and getting close to Bucks time. And Bucks time is death time. Dougie Dog with the $5 donation. Hey, Seth, I'm a big fan. Oh, my. Whoa. No. All right, opponent, Ember Cleaves. Thankfully, they didn't leave up mana. They hit us. Down to 5. That's not a high life total. Well, we have to Ritual of Soot to clear the board temporarily. Holding on by a literal thread. Might have to Mastermind Acquisition for a land because we cannot draw anything. Opponent, Instigator. Equips to the Instigator. Passes. That is not a land. Sweet mother. Missing these land drops is so bad for us. It is so bad for us. Murderous Rider. We're almost dead. We're... Oh. Opponent, land. Combat. Attacks. Well, we block. Trade it off. Hey, Seth, I'm a big fan. I emailed you a deck list that I know will be your new favorite. Give it a look and let me know what you think. Well, thank you so much, Dougie Doug, and I will be on the lookout for the deck list. It sounds fun. Well, all right. Land Golos. Boy, we're staying alive, just barely. Huh. What do we take? Ugh. Yeah, let's just take Cabal Stronghold. Pass the turn. Opponent. No mucks. No mucks. Okay, Prospector. That's fine. That's fine. Golos, we can actually spin it with Chromatic Lantern, and it gets our utility lands. Opponent passes. Dread Presence. Well, it's Massacre. See you later, Goblins. Opponent takes a beating, and so long, best deck in the format. Hopefully. I mean, the problem is if our opponent top decks Muxus, we can still just lose. Opponent, okay, just a land. Go to combat, hit ya. Down to 2. Oh, now we can't lose. Now we can't. Because even if they draw Muxus, we kill it and get the Massacre Wurm trigger. Whoo, my goodness. Wow. Rune Blaster. And opponent. Apologies. Massacre Wurm. Too good for the Goblins. And took him down. We didn't quite get to do anything crazy, but they blew up our lands, and we still got there. That was pretty sweet. I missed a donation? I just read a donation. Wait, did I miss? Was there another one that I missed? I got Dougie Doug. Thank you so much again, Dougie Doug. Definitely appreciate it. Devil Deck Stone Raid Productions? That sounds sweet. I was playing unranked and I went against top tier mono green Stompy with my Janky and Random Boris deck. I luckily won because of Brash Taunter at 1 life. That sounds super sweet. Brash Taunter can actually be pretty good. We learned that on Mucha Brew last week. I was surprised how, I mean, it's very matchup dependent, but in the right matchups, even without like Starve Extinction and any combos, you can kind of just wreck people with it. I think of a 5-color Niv list having a ton of success. Ooh, let me see. Standalong O's. All right, let's look at these decks, and then we'll jump on to the next one. Devils from Stone Raid Production. That's a good Jank Tribal week for Against the Odds. I think Zerzoth is sweet. Zerzoth was sweet when we played it in Limited on Commander. Standalone Host! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We made it to Mythic last stream at 5-color Niv. 5-color Niv is super fun. I haven't tried it in Historic, though. That actually looks pretty solid. I do like Niv decks. It reminds me of the modern Niv deck, for the most part. Or similar to the modern Niv deck. Update your Chrome. I don't believe in updating things. Updating things leads to problems. You update, and then your computer tries to load for like 20 minutes. Bad things can happen. Updating and shutting down my computer. Those are two things I don't believe in. How do you... All right, wait, hang on. Give me a second. Wait. All right. Little mulligan. So that'll happen 8 every 1,000 games. But we got it out of the way. That was our 8. Oh my God, Goblins again. What is it with everyone on Goblins? Isn't there Any other decks people play at Historic? What? Wait, we're getting punted? Punted already? Hey, welcome, General Chow. I've missed you. Good to have you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bone it. Snoopid. Well, I mean, I feel like we can beat Goblin. We just did beat Goblins. I feel like we could have Goblins be a good matchup if we wanted to. I think it would take... changing our sideboard, but I feel like we could have a positive matchup versus Goblins. Would Mono Black Sacrifice work in Historic with Bastion of Remembrance and Blood Artist? Yeah, I think it could. I think the tools are there for Mono Black Sac to work. Ooh, Greedy Golos or kill... I mean, they can't Muxus us, right? What's the worst? They're going to draw Chain Whirler. That doesn't matter. Greedy Golos? Greedy Golos. We can Greedy Golos. All right, let's Greedy Golos. I mean, the nice thing about Greedy Golos is it does mean that if we draw an untap land, we get to spin Golos, and who knows what could happen with the Greedy Golos. About it. Now we do want lands. Now that we actually are a little bit stable. I played against Mono Black Zag. Alright, opponent just runs out Chain Whirler. That's fine. Pings our stuff. The deck is a lot less explosive. Well, kill the War Chief. A lot less explosive without the Prospector. Bajuka Bog. Well, next turn, if Golos is around, spin it to win it, see what happens. So Force of Will price post reprinting, I think the best way to kind of compare is to look at what happened when it was reprinted in Eternal Masters. I think is the best comparison. When Force was reprinted in Eternal Masters, it was similar price at the time. It got down to about $80 before going back up to where it is today. I would expect that we're going to see something more or less similar with this reprinting. It's around 120, maybe get down to somewhere in the neighborhood of 80, and then probably increase back up to 120. Yeah, Force of Will was actually just spoiled. Well, draw a card. Another Lantern. Wow. We can't quite cast that, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, spin it to win it. Gonti, you. Take a Ringleader. Gifted Etherboard. We didn't hit a land, but this is fine. I mean, Gonti's sweet. It's working. Chain Whirlers for days. Trash. Yeah, we'll take Trash Master. All right. Your go, opponent. They have such bad hits. This Ringleader's so bad. What happened before war? Oh, wait, did something... I wasn't paying much attention to before war. Oh, Krenko. All right. Well, that cannot stay alive. That will make too many goblins. Oh, all right. Wow. Okay. Combat. Attack, attack, attack. And wow, Ugin is gonna be a blowout here. I feel a little bad, but not really. Gonti can be sweet in the right deck. Although I think it's less sweet if everyone's playing Goblins, because Goblins has a lot of really bad hits. Well, all right. We get to keep Golos. Everything else goes away. Pono GG's. Maybe we're just the Goblin Assassin. We got to Mythic last stream playing Goblins, and now maybe we're just like beating Goblins. We're going to the top. We're going to qualify for the Pro Tour, Players Tour, Mythic Championship, whatever they call it these days. I do this for a living, and I can't keep up with it. Oh, chat, did you realize? Raise hands. Raise hands. Did you realize there was a Pro Tour this weekend? How many of you actually realized not just a Players Tour, but the Players Tour Finals? This is supposed to be the more important one. Yeah, this is like the big one. Yeah, isn't it crazy? I have never... Joriel, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Only, yeah, Gab, I'm sure, is playing in it. Yeah, it is, I have never been... No, it's not a Mythic Championship. It's not a Pro Tour. It's a Players Tour. Players Tour Finals. I have never, personally, I used to love Tournament Magic. And I, not as much playing it, but watching it. I've never been, like, a big-time, like, grind the Pro Tour type of player. But I remember, like, getting up at, like, 2 a.m. to watch Japanese Pro Tours that were happening in Japan that had, like, horrible time zones for me, staying up all night all weekend. Like, I really loved it. And I just... recently have not had any motivation to care about Pro Tours. It's very strange, and more than anything, it just makes me sad. Like, I miss that feeling, and I miss like how much I enjoyed that and how much I loved watching those tournaments. Mr. Rochester, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it really makes me sad. Not that... I don't know. Not that anyone's like doing anything wrong or anything. It's not like supposed to be some big harsh criticism of Wizards or something, but it just makes me sad because I used to love it, and now I don't even know if I'll watch the Pro Tour this weekend. Like, in all honesty, like, maybe watch a little bit if I'm not doing anything else, or have it on while I'm doing something else, but I don't even know if I'll have it on. I mean, it's going to be standard, so it's going to be all Temur rec, which is part of it, too. Like, it's not just, or even primarily, maybe... like, changes to the tournament structure, although I think, like, the constant changes and the confusion is some part of it. But, I think, like, the standard meta is just not compelling, really. They're actually Players Tours now. But, yeah, they are essentially the Pro Tour replacement. I thought that tweet from Wizards was funny. Obviously a little trolly, but... I mean, we talked about this before. What's the point of having Twitter followers if you can't, you know, nicely troll a little bit now and then? About it. I don't think that's true. Like, standard... there were times in the past where standard tournaments were amazing to watch. So, I think it's been true recently, but I don't actually think that... maybe it's true with, like... recent standards or standard post fire design, standard post arena. I don't know what exact shift has made it like that, but I definitely remember really finding substandard Pro Tours like Cons of Tarkir era, Innistrad era, like that, like 2010 to 2015. I think that might have been the peak of, like, tournament magic as far as coverage is concerned and watching Pro Tours. Maybe even a little bit past then. Boy, that was a golden era, I think, of tournament magic. I'm not an influencer, Spikes Cafe. Shame on you for even saying that. Shame, shame, shame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we actually just gotta leave a Murderous Rider here. If they play a Lord or something, it would be really bad. I would rather not Murderous Rider and then Ritualist it, but if they have a Lord, I don't think we have a choice. Opponent getting frisky. What do you think about Bluetron, Utron Masters, or as some people would say, calling it Double Masters? It feels to me like this has a lot of good reprints. Wow, another Instigator. I think this Ritualist is going to make our opponent a little sad. Lucaris, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your oh no. Big oh. Well, if they had Muxus, they should have played it pre-combat. All right, opponent passes. Well, ritual set. 10 for 1. Ah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Sack away, my friend. Sack a ball if you desire. All right, all right, all right. Stabilized. What are your thoughts on Jumpstart as a whole set? I really like it. I think Jumpstart's sweet. I have enjoyed playing it on Arena, and yeah, what's the worst that can happen? We'll let Snoop live. Yeah, I think Jumpstart's super sweet. The set is awesome for people who don't care about cracking pats. Lots of good reprints for casual play. Like the most impressive thing, I will pull this up in between. I will pull this up in between. I don't know how many of you have seen the spreadsheet. An opponent, we are the Goblin Assassins. We are the Goblin Assassins. 2 in a row, 2-and-overs Goblins. All right. So far, so good. I don't know how many of you have been looking at the price spreadsheet. Let me pull it up real quick because I think the good news is opening Doubles Masters going to be good for everyone? Probably not. I think the EV will be high, but I think the variance will be very high. So if you're someone who's just like buying a box or buying a pack, there's a lot of risk. It's going to be very much of a gamble. The good news, the great news, and the reason, I wrote an article about this a while ago when they first announced the set and everyone was freaking out. The reason that hey, what's up, DM Ghoster? Welcome. The reason that I think Double Masters is so important is it makes the cards cheaper for people. And I know there's been some like debate, like, oh, how much will it work? It's $300 boxes. Will it really make the price cheaper? But even just so far, we're what, 4 days into spoiler season. We have 55% of the mythics, less than half of the rares spoiled. Just look at some of this. Look at some of this stuff. McCary for the 30th month. Do you think that Pioneer would be fun again if Thassa's Oracle, Uro, and Heliod were bad? I think that those combo decks are the big thing that I would like to see change in the format. So I think that would go a long way, McCary. Thassa's Oracle / Inverter. I don't know, Uro, yeah, sure, but I think add Lotus Breach combo to that list somewhere, maybe like Underworld Breach or Lotus Field, and then I think that would greatly improve it. But just look at some of these prices. Atraxa was $50, $23. Kalia was 30-something, $23. Mana Crypt, yes, I know it's still $86. Yes, it's still a ton. But before spoiler season, it was $125, so it's almost $50 down already. Brea, down from 50 to 6. Dark Havana, 50 to 30. Karn, 40-something to 30. Jace from 95 to 66. And remember, we're not done yet. We're not done. This isn't over with yet. This is only day 4 of spoiler season, and that doesn't even include the rares, which we're seeing the same thing. Exploration, 45 down to 27. Noble Hierarch down to 21. Cyclonic Rift, almost half price already from 35 to 21. One of the best cards for Commander in the entire format. The Filter Land's going to be ridiculously cheap because they're not super played and they were low supply, but we have seen just all around, we've seen prices coming down, which I think is a huge, huge, huge deal. So even if you don't buy a box, that's fine. Actually, that is what my advice would be. Like, if you want to gamble a little bit and you like opening boxes, I think the EV will be good. But the smartest thing to do, get your Breas, get your Cyclonic Rifts, why they're half price, because they will go up again, but this is going to give you a window to get the cards you need to build your Commander decks. You could almost build an entire Modern Tron deck if you wanted to, with just reprinted cards. So it's going to give you a chance to get there in the future. Can I put the EV for VIP boosters on there as well? So that's going to be updated once we get a little bit further ahead, Cocos. The problem right now is just getting a good... I can try to do an estimate. The problem is finding a good price for those cards, because they're really low supply. There's not that many that are up for pre-order, so the prices are a little bit hard to get a good estimate on, but we're gonna mulligan that. Oh boy. All right, well, our luck might have run out. Okay, this will keep. Well, now we're just praying for a miracle, I guess. And by miracle, I mean multiple hands in a row off the top of our deck. That wasn't good. Mythic 98. Mythic is weird. Well, alright. Mythic, so... that means you're ranked ahead of 98% of other people. Eventually, once you get to... yeah, we're going to scoop here momentarily. Once you get to the top 1,500, 1,200, something like that. Then you'll actually have the numerical rank that'll tell you, like, you are number whatever. Number 1, number 10, number 400. But if you're in Mythic but not into a high enough group yet, if you're in Mythic but not into a high enough group yet, you just go with that. Yeah, that was disappointing. Not a whole lot of luck on that one. So I think we want the Duresses. That seems like our best option. Duresses in just figures out. That might be about it. We have another new donation from Wow McGarry coming in with a $50 donation. Thank you so much, McGarry. That's a huge donation. I say Earl because there's no diversity in mid-range, and Bug for sure becomes super dominant once Inverter and Breacher down. Maybe taking Oracle isn't enough, and you need to take Jace too, but I think Inverter would be significantly weaker. Yeah, I mean, I think Uro is overpowered. I think personally for me, and I think that argument makes sense. Like, with other things being banned, maybe Uro just dominates the format even more. That does make sense to me. But I think for me, what really stands out is the 3 combo decks in Pioneer. Those are the 3 that I personally, and really the 2. Like, Heliod, yes, it's on the list, and I think it should be in the conversation, but it's really Inverter and Lotus Breach are the 2 big ones that I think really need to be changed. As far as what cards you'd ban to downgrade those decks, I personally would rather... I think I would almost rather just see Inverter go, because, like, Thassa's Oracle has Jace, someday it'll have Lab Maniac, most likely, in the format, so there's a bunch of replacements that are not as good, but still very good. Inverter doesn't have a replacement, and it's not an effect that is very common. There's only been a couple of, like, exile your deck cards in all of Magic's history, and a few in the very earliest days, but that's not something that comes up much, so I feel like that would get rid of the deck more for sure than some of the other possibilities. Yatrak boy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. If you make Mythic and you never play again for the rest of the period, will you stay at Mythic or can you be knocked out? So, you can be knocked down as far as the percentage, as people pass you, but once you attain a level on Arena, you can't go out of that level until the next season. So once you're Mythic, you're Mythic. You could lose 100 games in a row, you're going to be Mythic. You'll go down to Mythic whatever percentage, but you still will be Mythic. It works that way with the other ranks as well, actually. Like, if you get to Diamond and you lose a bunch, you won't drop back out of Diamond. If you get to, like, Diamond 2 and you lose a bunch, you'll go back down to, like, Diamond 3, Diamond 4. But once you get to the bottom of Diamond, you can't fall all the way out of that ranking. So, a nice little safety valve, I guess, once you attain a rank. Exclude Brazen Borrower. Expansion Shark Typhoon. So, opponent's playing, obviously, Temur Wreck. We could have more sideboard cards for this. Having, like, Lost Legacy effects would probably be worth it. I mean, I think banning Dig Through Time and seeing what happens would be fine. Seeing if that's enough. I think Dig Through Time's a card that's probably going to get banned anyway. I think we just take Expansion. I think we have a better chance of beating a Shark than our opponent drawing a billion cards. At least Shark only draws 1 card. Boot it. We don't care that much about Exclude. Our creatures aren't that good. No, Cabal Stronghold. Lantern. I expect our opponent's just going to bounce it, because why not? Yeah, we can beat a Borrower. Like, Borrower, it's kind of like an annoying tempo play, but not the end of the world. Would a sideboard being increased to 20 cards make the formats better or worse? Uh-oh. Oh, they just want to play Borrower? Alright, well. I don't know what to do here. Putaloot! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So if we... I actually don't know if formats would be better with 20 cards. On one hand, you'd have more cards to fight different archetypes. On the other hand, matchups would be even more swung on like, oh, you're Dredge and I played a Rest in Peace, or oh, you're whatever and I played your Elementals and I played Hushbringer. So there's a give and take there. Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. Sure. Exclude away. Yeah. Don't run tabs. Once I find Wilderness Wreck, things are kind of sad. Yeah, this might actually be a bad matchup. We might need different sideboard cards for it. I feel like our sideboard is not good for this matchup at all. Boat it. Thinking, passing. These are the Phyrexian swaps from Jumpstart. Well, Dread Presence. About it. Growth Spiral draws a card. Puts a land into play. Untapped. Well, Swamp. Draw a card. Oh, so many Masterminds acquisitions. Dodger Goal, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, what's up, Circly Jess? How are you? Yeah, I think we need Necrobencha. Necrobencha, I think, is... If we could find room, that would swing this matchup out of the sideboard, most likely. About it. Thinking. Any chance we try 12 Bolt again? Yeah, we'll probably... I'm sure we'll play... Alright, there's an Uro. I'm sure we will play some sort of 12 Bolt style burn deck at some point in the not super distant future. I want to try something like that with Alright, draw a card. Might be incorrect. I want to try something like that with Chandra's Incinerator. Seems like it could be sweet. So we have 5 mana. This is 3, 2, 7 mana, 6, 5 mana. I'll play Chromatic Lantern. Masterminds acquisition. Sideboard. Get... Oh. Do we take the fun play or the risky play? DGB, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. All right, let's Mirari's Conjecture. I think there's some argument to just sniping the Uro from the graveyard, but the Conjecture is definitely the sweetest. Like, this lets us do the sweetest thing if we continue to live. But I guess it hits us down to 11. They can't Uro yet anyway, which is good. Tablet. Passes. I'll play Castle Lockwane. Make a bunch of mana. E2 Extinction sees play. We have E2 Extinction on our sideboard. Could Preordained Ponder be unbanned in Modern? Ugh. I don't think that would lead... I don't know if that would necessarily lead to things that we wanted in the format. Masterminds acquisition. Get... This time we are going to take Soul Guide Lantern. Soul Guide Lantern. Get rid of the Uro. Out of here. Go to combat. Attack ya. Opponent sharks. We kill the shark. Gain some life. Hit our opponent. Ooh, 9 lives discontinuity build for gets odds. Ooh. That isn't something I built yet, but that sounds like it could be sweet. Definitely seems like it could be interesting. The thing is, like, is there anything to do with it outside of just, like, turtling up and staying alive for a minute? I think it would be more exciting if we could actually do something sweet with it. Ooh, Well, make some mana. Opponent's got so many cards in hand. Mirari's Conjecture? The grind has begun! Resolves. So we get back Vraska's Contempt. Sack Lantern, draw a card. Ugh. Well, Arena. The problem is if they have another shark, I think we're going to lose. We really wanted to hit a land so we could kill this Brazen Borrower and gain 2 life. Ooh, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen that time. So we got to hope to fade another Shark Typhoon or else we're in sad shape. Oh boy. All right, rewind. I mean, we're dead to Shark Typhoon anyway, so losing Dread Presence doesn't really change much if they have it. Switcheroo and 9 lives. Oh, wait, what format are we talking about? Is there any way... I saw one way to do it standard, and it was really... Oh, no. Oh, I really hate this deck. It was very convoluted. It was like... Oh, I'm trying to remember what it even was. You got to use role reversal, so you got to play... this random uncommon that's like the blue pacifism thing. One with the stars. To turn one of your opponent's things into an enchantment, so you can try to role reversal it, so you can try to donate it. It was one of the most convoluted things I think I've ever seen anyone attempt to do. But I guess it's technically possible. We'll take Mastermind's acquisition. I think Pod, Twin, Punishing Fire, and Jitte are all fine. Maybe not Jitte, but so much efficient removal. I actually think Jitte is probably fine. Equipment doesn't strike me as that good in Modern, honestly. Well, play a Swamp. That Expansion Explosion was bad news. Well, we will make some mana. 6, 7. Well, play Ori. Ugin. Alright, Ugin.
Peace is fragile.
Shoot Brazen Borrower.
Cherish what little you find.
No sharks, no sharks, no sharks. 1, 2, 3, 4. No expansion explosions either. Please. Please, none of that. None of that, none of that. I mean, next turn we get to do some sweet things if we... Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ugh. Opponent thinks for a long time, eventually decides lethal makes sense, and goes for it. Ah, I hate that deck. Wilderness Reclamation. I wonder where that ranks on the mistake level. It's pretty high. Oh, I really very strongly dislike that deck, and that it exists, and that Wizards thought it was a good idea to print it. When are you going to play some Modern? Really want to see Jund in action, or just Modern in general. It's by far the best format. There's definitely a decent amount of... There's definitely a decent amount of Modern coming up over the next couple weeks on the YouTube channel. We've already had some, and there's more coming. I'm sure we'll do some on the stream before long as well, but there definitely is Modern on the way. Could Deathrite Shaman be unbanned? In Modern? Probably not. Well, we're going to keep this. If it's Temur Wreck, it's not good. If it's Goblins, it is good, but I guess that makes sense in general. Legacy is definitely an awesome format. I'm gonna stream Pioneer. I really love Delirium. Really think it's the best format. What do you think, chat? Where are you at with Pioneer? I know we haven't played any Pioneer recently. I was mostly waiting for Wizards to make the obvious changes to the format, the bannings, but oh my god, is it Goblins again? All right. Infinite Goblins, Infinite Goblins. Well, we will kill you. Opponent Zax. I'll play the land pass the turn. What's the difference between Modern and Standard? So basically there's different cards that are legal. Standard features cards from basically the last year, roughly. Huh. That's awkward. Standard features cards from roughly the past year of Magic. Modern goes back close to 20 years, so way more cards available, which means there's a lot more in different decks you can build, for example. Alright, take Chieftain. Hold down the Fort Gonti. I enjoy Modern a lot. I've also been enjoying Historic a lot, too. Oh, wow. That's not good. Opponent top decks another Kranko, and that is game. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Well, kill the Kranko. I might add Necromancy to our sideboard after this match. I feel like that would go a long way towards oh boy. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we're just literally dead. Well, Goblins can get some very powerful draws, we know that for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm happy with the state of Pioneer meta. Oh, saved it. Sarcasm. Pioneer was nice before Theros, such a balanced meta. So my experience has been when I have done Pioneer content recently, it hasn't been super popular. So I had assumed that people had kind of were just not interested in the format at the moment. But I mean, if it's something people really want to see, I'm down with trying it. At least a little bit. Once we play against Inverter, Lotus Breach, Heliod in our 5 matches, that might be the last time we play Pioneer for a while. Like, I like the... Pioneer is weird. I feel like Pioneer is a format that is probably awesome, like, on local metas or on the kitchen table, but at the higher levels, we were playing like competitive-ish events on Magic Online, and the incentive is to like try to win, and it's people just mostly playing like 50% of the time you're going to play one of those 3 combo decks. I feel like that takes a lot away from the enjoyment of the format. Honestly, that's kind of my feeling. I have found Historic to be very interesting. Yeah, I think everyone was surprised that stuff wasn't banned already. Shocked, perhaps, actually, that that stuff was not banned last BNR. I think everyone definitely expected it to happen, and then we got the Oath of Nissa unbanned announcement, which was definitely surprising. And I think that might have made it even a little bit worse, because everyone's expectation was something good was going to happen. And then instead, literally nothing happened. Alright. Well, kill the Prospector again. Swamp go. Alright, gonna need a payoff. Gonna need a way to search from our sideboard or something. Opponent passes. Cabal Stronghold. Chromatic Lantern. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Plays a land. Plays a... I mean, we can kill stuff. War Chief. Opponent gets in, hits us. Well, let's Bajuka Bog. Vraska's Contempt. Go. Kill 'em all, kill 'em all. Hey, see you, DM Jose. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, see you, Stone Ring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, there's Kranko. Thankfully, we have the answer this time. Kill Kranko. Field of Ruin. All right. Come on, tutor. Come on, card draw. Anything like that, and then we're in good shape. Hopefully the next BNR unbanned fetches and no changes. That would be interesting. About it passes. I don't play Gifted Etherborn. Alright. Kill the Snoop. Alright, deck. Alright. We're running out of time. Muxus could be coming off the top. Opponent passes. Ritual of Soot. Alright. Go attacking. Itching. Gains of life. Pass the turn. No Mux. No Mux. No Mux. No Mux. No Mux. Opponent. Land. Okay, Instigator. Every card our opponent goes to play, I'm like holding my breath. Ooh, that is one of the cards we were looking for. Golos. Yes, please. Castle Lockwane. Play the land. Go attacking. Alright, we have our payoff. Stuff's gonna happen now. No Mux, no Mux, no Mux. Alright, just a Snoop with a Snoop on top. Plays another Snoop with a Matron on top. Oh, God. Well, that shows the power of Snoop. Yeah, there's Mux. Huh. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? Yeah, Reflector Mage bad. That was a weird one. That was one of the weirder ones. You should check out the Commander Spellbook website. We are trying to catalog all the singleton combos in Magic. Ooh, with the help of people finding them all. That sounds sweet. Well, the problem is if we spin on Golos and whiff, we pretty much just lose, most likely. The other option is just Ritual of Soot and wait. But then we don't get to spin Golos. Well, go to combat. Attack you. Oh, God, they have another Muxus on top? Oh, so they're doing it 2 turns in a row? Ugh. Alright, Ritual of Soot. Play a land. Oh, boy. Muxus. I swear to God, opponents are 100% to do that. Do you remember when we played Goblins? Do you remember when we played Goblins and we constantly got between 1 and 2 Goblins? I feel like every time our opponents have done it, yeah, well, that's an arena bug. Every time our opponents have done it, they have been full on 5 to 6 goblins every time. Opponent tutors up a Cranko, draws a bunch more cards, plays a land. Yeah, so we're dead. Yeah, I do think that there's a reasonable chance Muxus ends up getting banned in Historic, which means you should definitely think twice before spending all your money on, or all your wild cards on the deck. Yeah, I mean, if you get lucky, you get lucky. Hey, what's up, Namajik? How are you? Oh boy. Random mechanics like this are pretty frustrating, I think. I don't know. I find them pretty frustrating, personally. Opponent, can't resist muxing. Is their luck still insanely good? We're about to find out. Survey says. 3 goblins, including another Cranko, and that's game. Alright. Yeah, sure. 6 mana isn't too expensive for aggro. I mean, it's a combo deck, really. It's not an aggro deck. It's a combo deck that you can maybe mistake for an aggro deck because it plays a lot of cheap creatures, but it is 100% a pure combo deck, and it is 100% about Muxus. Like, without Muxus, goblins would be elves, maybe a little better than elves, and elves is really bad. Well, all right. Let's see. So I think of the thing that one of the things that bothers me about Muxus. Well, all right. Well, maybe we're going to be on to a new format in future streams. If the meta is 100% goblins, probably not the most entertaining stream. Opponent plays a land. Goblin Instigator. So I think part of what's frustrating about Muxus is just the variance of it. The fact that it ranges from relatively harmless to win the game. It's very Hearthstonian in that sense. We might be seeing the nut draw here by the looks. Opponent. It looks like the turn 3 Muxus. Very Hearthstonian in that it's like somewhere between I win the game and... alright, so opponent wins the game, sure. That's fine. So this draw is a good example of why I think that the deck will, there's a very good chance that that Muxus and the deck will get banned. I don't think that's better than Winota, or at least on par with Winota. So I think that those draws, and the fact that those draws exist, and that people are playing a combo deck built on mulliganing into their combo, blah, 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 London Mulligans, all that stuff, Magic in 2020, high variance, spin the wheel, mulligan into what you need, combo.deck. I think that is probably what could lead to a banning of the deck. So we will do a bit of trimming. Definitely makes the format less enjoyable if you just play against the same deck every time. Where can you find Mono Black Veto Vampires? Ooh, I will see if I dig it up. Hexpedon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. I guess we have removal. Maybe we just, I mean, if we're going to play goblins 100% of the time, maybe we just build our deck to beat goblins 100% of the time. I mean, that's the good news is, if you play a bunch of even more removals and sweepers, also, like, stuff like Hushbringer can shut down a huge percentage of the deck. So maybe you just got a metagame specifically against that deck. Opponent plays a Snoop. has a Firebrand on top. Well, and we'll kill the Snoop. Tiny Bows! Yeah, Tiny Bows definitely fun. We played that on the YouTube channel, actually, today. Well, play Chromatic Lantern. Wow, this meta is something. I'm playing 11 board wipes because Goblins and Field of the Dead around. Boy, I would. I'd love to run into Field of the Dead. So far, we've played 5 matches. There's been 4 Goblins and a Temur wreck, which is something. Well, we'll keep playing Lanterns. Hopefully we find a Golos or some sort of tutor to start making things happen. Do you think that Soul Sisters and Historic is actually a viable deck to rank up with? I think that it was. I'm not sure where it fits now in the post-Jumpstart meta. If you're losing on turn 3 to Muxes, that changes... That changes the definition of what is viable. So I really believe that it was a couple of weeks ago when we played it, but I'm not sure, 100% sure if it still is now. Well, play Arena to start drawing cards. Kill Cranko. And pass the turn. Hope we don't get muxed out of the game. No decks. I think Containment Priest is worse than Hushbringer. I mean, you could play Containment Priest. Containment Priest is good against Muxus narrowly. I think stuff like Hushbringer is in some ways better because it's good against a lot of things. I think it's less narrow and hits on more things. You hit on Goblin Ringleaders, you hit on Goblin Matrids. So I feel like maybe that's the way to go because it hits on more things. There's a Snoop, top card a Mountain. Opponent plays a land. I mean, and now you can see Goblins without Muxes. Goblins without Muxes, not nearly as good. Now we're actually just gonna block. Opponent pumps. Sure. We kill the haste. Untap. Draw a card. It's a swamp. It's a Gifted Etherboard. Draw a card. So much mana. It's a swamp. Play a land. Gifted Etherboard. Pass the turn. Come on! This is what we need! This is what we need! This is what we can do our sweet stuff! But, we need to draw one of our payoffs! We need a payoff and we can actually do things! Jade Whirler. Gem Palm Incinerator. Well, we're running out of time. If we don't hit something this turn, we're going to lose our Gifted Etherboard and perhaps the game. Oh, God. All right, well, time's a running out. That's a Muxus on the top. Are they going to sack their entire board to cast Muxus and just hope? That doesn't work, though, because they can't. They have to sack Snoop. I think our opponent's punting this away. Does this actually work? Does the timing work? Can you, like, cast it and then... That can't work, can it? Opponent passes. Bajuka Bog. Massacre Worm. Well, play Massacre Worm. Trigger. Bajuka Bog. Kind of unfortunate that tap Chromatic Lantern, but, well, go to combat, hit ya. How good is the Mux? Are we dead? Is it? Alright. Not an I win Mux. Oh my god. Okay. Doing it the hard way. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're finally getting somewhere. Mana, Golos. Get a Castle Lockwade. Oh, so we finally got to see a bad Muxus. And it still put, what, 12? 14 power on the battlefield? That's a bad one. Fanatical Firebrand, sure. But now we get to spin it to win it. And Mux can't stop that. About it. Getting frisky. No, block and block. And block. Block, block, block. There we go. Block, block, block. Hey, what's up, Dr. Wetbone? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Maybe, so I think what we do is just, after this game, we just, like, warp our deck a little bit to be good against Goblins, since we're playing it so often. Opponent, gonna get drained. Well, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Opponent down to 8, we draw a card. Extinction event, don't care. Remorse, also bad. Well, play the land. The cool thing about Chromatic Ori is it actually works with this Cabal Stronghold. I guess we shouldn't have played the land, but that's fine. Golos. Number 1. Play Gifted Etherborn. Mastermind's Acquisition. From our sideboard. Take Mirari's Conjecture. Golos. Chromatic Lantern. Vraska's Contempt. Yes, 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 this is more like it. Out of here, Chain Whirler. Mastermind's Acquisition. I guess we should just win, shouldn't we? That's so much less exciting, but I mean, I think that's probably the correct thing to do. Disfigure, and opponent knows it's coming, scoops it up. We survived a Muxus. It's possible. What do you think about the cheeky Sultai Wilderness Reclamation deck in Pioneer with Empty the Pits as your payoff? Ooh, that could be fun. This is, well, I don't believe this is an elite deck. Someone played it played a version of it. I made some changes to it in one of Jeff Hoogland's tournaments. When I saw it, though, it reminded me of a deck that Ali played in Standard. So I actually, beyond someone playing something similar in one of the Hooglandia Open tournaments, I actually don't know where it actually came from beyond that. All right. More like that. All right, Goblins, here we come again. Here we come again. Have you seen any good land decks? I have not seen. So we've played in the past a little bit, like, all right, Firebrand. In the past, we've played a little bit of like Gitrog Monster style lands deck. Hey, what's up, Archburger? How are you? Layers of Snoop. Opponent gets and hits us. So we have done that in the past. But I haven't seen anything like that recently, honestly. About it. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage can shut down Muxus in specific. Opponent. We could just play, like, Anti-Goblin deck. I think you could build a deck that would just, like, crush goblins. That'd be kind of funny. If we're going to play it, like, 80% of the time, maybe we just build Anti-Goblins. Hey, what's up, Dylan? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. About it. Oh, boy, there's Prospector. Yeah. Well, in that case, we have to, we gotta kill the Prospector. Kill it, because that lets Muxus come down, and we don't want that. Yeah, I haven't really seen Reanimator. It's good against the Cat Oven decks, which are a deck that people play. Chain Whirler, a sad Chain Whirler. That's fine. Bona hits us. This is actually pretty interesting. Boy, I'm really tempted to just take a land. That can't be correct, but I'm very... Well, maybe it could. I'm really tempted to just snap off a land. You know, I'm gonna do it. All right, we get swamp. It always feels so bad, but I think that's actually the best thing we could do. Cranko. Opponent hits us down to 11. Should artifact lands be unbanned? Probably not. Wow. How far can we go? So opponent taps for 3 goblins. I mean, we can kill Cranko and do nothing. Yeah, I think affinity style... Well, maybe with Mox Opal gone. Maybe there'd be some argument there. But I could see... I've always wanted to have, like, Seed of the Synod unbanned to support, like, Tezzeret style decks. I think having all of them would probably lead to some broken stuff. I guess there is risk with card as Toady Silence. I'm tempted to let them Cranko to make more creatures to worm. But if they have the Haste Lord, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have fun. Golos. Alright. No Haste Lord, please. Land. Goblins. Opponent passes. Okay. Play a swamp. 1, 2, 3. Cabal Stronghold. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Well. Massacre Worm. Oh, picking the old goblins. Picking them all. Yeah. Well, we hit ya. They still are untapping with the Cranko. But we can tutor up another Wrath next turn. Opponent, 18, 16. No attacks. Staying on defense. Don't mux us. Don't mux us, opponent. Prospect. Oh, we're getting muxed. Oh, muxes. Yeah, well, 1, 2, 3, or 5. I guess the good news is this is painful to our opponent. Sacks. Well, how lucky is our opponent? We're about to find out. Average, I think we figured out, is 3 to 4. 3.5. All right, it's many, and it's hasty. Okay, well, I mean, our opponent is above average. I really dislike that this exists. Well, okay. I might have to start a petition called "Get Hearthstone Cards Out of Magic." What is the Hearthstone card that is that Muxus is like? We really need a "Get Hearthstone Cards Out of Magic" petition, I think. I mean, Collecting Company is at least controlled. You get 2 things. That there is some amount of variance, but you're getting 2 cards. Muxus is like, hey, I could be 0, I could be 6. Which is just like which is kind of the issue with it. I don't even know, like, Necromancer would be okay. The problem is, is Goblins actually 80+% of the meta? Have we just had a weird run of matches and it's 20% of the meta? Because if we take out all of our cards for other matchups, And then we find out that we actually just played against, that we actually just had, you know, some odd running, and that's not actually what the metagame looks like. We're going to end up getting very punished for this. Like, we take out all of our Planeswalker removal. We take out our Graveyard removal. We bring in all stuff that is good against Goblins or improves the matchup against Mogla. Unfortunately, it would mean getting rid of Gonti. Like, if we're going to actually play against this deck 80% of the time, I think you just play 4 main deck Ritualist sets. We could also build a deck that was more specifically, instead of adapting this deck, we could build a deck that was specifically targeted at it. Witch's Vengeance over Ritual of Soot. I mean, I feel like we'll play some decks other than Goblins where we want it. Like, that's which is whatever is just like super narrow. So I feel like, I mean, all right. So here, all right. That's that. Like, what if we were just gonna build like a Stick It to Goblins deck? What are cards that are good against Goblins? Hushbringer seems pretty good. Containment Priest you could play. Cut out for a few seconds? That's interesting. Grafdigger's Cage, so like Kurderos. Thalia isn't specifically... Oh. Thalia isn't specifically good against Goblins, but if we were going to go down this taxing plan... Oh, Kurderos doesn't work. Oh... Yeah, it's not actually Grafdigger's Cage. That's right. Bad dog. No, this is the only Thalia that is on right now on Arena. Meddling Mage. What else? So we're like... some sort of Esper Taxes style deck, essentially. Settle the wreckage. We need actual removal. So maybe we play Thalia in the sideboard and bring it in against like Wilderness Wreck style decks. Heartless Act. The red dino that pings. Yeah, I could play Luris if our curve was right. Yeah, Ferocidon would be interesting, but I don't know if we want to go into red. I don't know how you search for all creatures -1/-1. Isn't Kravik? Isn't Kravik here? No. How do you spell Kravik? K-R-K-O. Kravik. How does this deck win the game? that's another thing to keep in mind. Like, what is our best plan for actually killing our opponent? Maybe a planeswalker. I don't know about Witch's Vengeance. We can put one in the sideboard. I mean, I guess if we want to just go full on like beat goblins and lose to everything else, Witch's Vengeance would be good against goblins in specific. I mean, we play a Massacre Worm. A way to draw cards would be nice. What is our best card advantage option? This deck is pretty hateful. I actually don't know if this is the best way of beating goblins. Like, it's possible, like, maybe we shouldn't even be in blue. Like, maybe we just go... Like, maybe blue's not worth it. Maybe we're just, like, black-white taxes. That might be... That would make our mana better, at least. If we were just straight black-white. We would lose out on... primarily Meddling Mage. And maybe some card draw type stuff. But this would definitely improve our mana. We need a win condition. I think that's the main thing we're missing, is a way to actually just, like, close out the game. The Goat Troll? Goat Troll would be fun. Well, actually, we have Hushbringer, too, right? Is that actually the best option? I mean, we can play it. It's funny. I don't know if it's actually truly correct, but I think it's funny. Gifted Aetherborn is good. I want to draw... Maybe we just go with the Phyrexian Arena. Phyrexian Arena. Gifted Aetherborn. Murderous Rider. And then we can play... We can also play Castle Lockwood. So Godless Shrine, Isolated Chapel. There's not another good dual land, right? Oh, Tikali Honor Guard. Yeah, we actually probably want Tikali Honor Guard too. Just go all... Boy. Just go all in on it. All in. We'll go down one Kravik. We need lands. We need to... Oh, maybe we can't play Gifted Aetherborn? Swamp. Plains. Are there any other dual lands we should be playing? What other duels are there? There's got to be something I'm not thinking of. Or is this really it? Yeah, I guess. Oh, temples. I guess we can play a couple, but we want Castle Lockwood. How many lands are we at right now? 25. So we need to cut at least one non-land. All right, there we go. Medcat and also Kamel. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Kaya. We can put Kaya in the sideboard. So Kaya in the sideboard. We also need... we also do need stuff for control decks in the sideboard. Because we got a ton of stuff for, like, aggro-y, goblin-y decks in the main deck. I like Liliana against control to some extent. Actually, we probably want Grafdigger's Cage. That's another good Goblins card. We're gonna beat goblins. We're gonna beat goblins. I don't know if we're gonna beat anything else ever. But we're gonna beat goblins no matter what. Oh, come at us, goblins. Come at us. Yeah, Massacre Worm's probably not actually worth it. That's probably what we cut. That's probably the correct cut. I mean, let's try it. Let's try it. Prince would be insane in this deck. What does Prince do in our deck, though? Just gain life? And let's try it like this and see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. We probably won't even play goblins. We're probably gonna play Temur and just get absolutely crushed. We played goblins what, 5 times? 4 out of 5. I don't think we want to play the worm with 8 Tagatlianer guards. We played goblins 4 out of 5 matches. We won the first 2, and then we lost the second 2. But if it's really like 80% goblins in the historic meta, we're just gonna try to stick it to goblins. How does goblins beat this hand? How do they? All right, please be goblins. Come on, show us that mountain. Oh my god. All right, opponent's playing a real deck. Okay, well now I have no idea what happens. Oh boy. Oh, it's Keth's combo. Sure. Well, all right. Hushbringer. This might still be okay. No, Containment Priest is just a static ability, not an enter the battlefield ability. Opponent, land, end. Well, this is not the matchup we were hoping for, but maybe our 8 cards will still be helpful. Another Hushbringer. Now go to combat. Attack ya. Hit our opponent. Down to 17. Godless Ride tapped. Pass the turn. We have a new donation from, wow, Desperate Triumph Cycling. Sure, that is fine. From Evian to 50. Chromatic Sphere. Well, we will kill Emery. Hey Seth, I've been watching your videos since October when I got into Magic, but this is my first time making it to the live stream. You're my favorite content creator, and I've learned a ton from you. Thanks. Well, Evrion, welcome to Magic, and welcome to the live stream, and thank you for the kind words and for watching. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, opponent bounces Hushbringer. Play a land, Hushbringer, and Containment Priest. Go. This isn't goblins though. We want to be playing goblins. Opponent ticks up. Catch money misplay. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Well, thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. A quick reminder as we're going with this match that our stream tonight is brought to you by Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you get them at cardkingdom.com, including Double Masters and a free Scoop Soldier sticker. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent bounces the Mox Amber, plays a Jace.
I've got them all figured out. This
Mills some cards, draws a card. I'll play Isolated Chapel, go to combat, kill Teferi, hit Jace. Hushbringer. Kinjali Sunwing. Pass the turn. We have some discard. We don't have duress. We have a agonizing remorse. Opponent draws with Jace, mills some cards. And I mean, it's kind of working. Yeah, we built this specifically to hate on goblins. Lazov. No ETB for you. Opponent. Passes. Well, Castle Aquane, Ethereal Absolution. Opponent cycles. Jace, opponent. Alright, well, can you beat our stack of taxes, opponent? Can you get through it? They can turn Lazov into Kethis. Chromatic Sphere. Sure. What do you think of my red Charbelcher list I sent you? Red Charbelcher. I'm trying to remember. Was that from like a week ago or something, like a little while ago, or is there a more recent one? Oh, opponent goes with. All right, goes with. Lazov is Emery. Oh, is our opponent gonna try to cheat? Let's see. Chromatic Sphere. Apparently, there's a way you could cheat and use Chromatic Sphere to see the top card of your deck. Kethis, tapped. Oh, or is our opponent just dead? Opponent. Another Mox. Another Emery for no real gain. Yes, it is nice. That's why we're playing these cards about it. About it. Thinking. Oh, did they fix it? Oh, that's good. Thankfully. Oh yeah, no, that one was super sweet, Zach. Definitely a really sweet idea. Found it. Still got this thing. Gets back the Mox Amber. They're running low on legends though, thanks to our stacks. Mox, I think we got him. Look at, yeah, done. Not goblins, but it still worked. It still worked. Okay, that was decent. Now we get to bring in more hate cards. This time for our opponent's deck. We will bring in Thalia's. We will bring in Kaya. Grafdigger's Cage. Agonizing Remorse. We will go down. What do we go down? Settle the Wreckage. Kravek. Kinjali Sunwing. What else can we go down? Humanex, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup tier for you. Thank you. Go down the Disfigures, I think. I wish we play Lavinia. Yeah, Lavinia is good against Box Amber. That is for sure. And we'll go down one Honor Guard. We'll go 7. All right, let's try it like that. Gandhi's not good against goblins, so nah. There's no collecting company in Historic yet. Yeah, hopefully we can use our discard to deal with the board wipes. Oh, we could be playing the Immortal Sun. Forgot about Immortal Sun. Not especially good against. Oh, we're gonna keep it. Grafdigger's Cages are good. Thalia's good, but we need lands. We are on the draw. Containment Priest is bad. I mean, it stops our opponent. Oh, I guess you're right. Technically, most of their stuff is casting. Yeah, you're right. We probably should have taken out Priest. That's a land. Let's just Temple. Scry. Keep the Temple. Pass the turn. I mean, I feel like this is worth keeping because 2 Grafdigger's Cages is pretty good. It even gets around It even gets around like a Teferi bouncing our stuff. Diligent Excavator. Oh, play Thalia. Let's slow things down. Flibbleflip. Yeah, we can't stop that yet. Opponent gonna mill themselves. Phyrexian Tower. Sacks Flibbleflip. Chromatic Sphere. Sure. Gravedigger's Cage. Scryland. Ooh, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Mono Green Stumpy. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for your review. Thank you. Yeah, Teshar. It is good against Teshar, potentially. Wow. All right, opponent. Mana Desperate. Yoriel. Okay. And Flibbleflip. Maxidork. Well. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we gotta get rid of Yoriel. No attacks. Pazaderd. Milhalacerator. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for your review. Thank you. What does Priest actually stop in this matchup, though? Opponent, Emery. Mills, a bunch of cards. Lazov. I mean, can they beat a Gravedigger's Cage? Opponent passes. I'll play another Gravedigger's Cage just in case. Pass the turn. Opponent adapts. Can they beat two Gravedigger's Cages? This is our way of trying to beat goblins. Hopefully we play goblins and see if it actually works. Can I get your quick pronunciation of the green legend your opponent played? Yariel Muluni Recluse. Opponent gonna Yoriel. Alright. Yeah. So our opponent seems pretty clearly to be on the cat plan. Draws a card, makes a cat. That is an issue to some extent. About it. Passes. Yeah, let's play clickbait. Clickbait comes down. Giving our opponents tokens with this this Yariel out is a little concerning, but tokens for you. Attack your face for 8. I mean, that's a clock. Oh, we get to draw cards. Okay, drawing cards is also acceptable. Pass the turn. No attacks. We have a new donation from about it. From Standalone Ghost, $5 donation. Hey Seth, hard question. Hard question time. What is the best tribe and why is it Slivers? Slivers, probably, I could see the argument for Slivers being the best tribe. They are a very good tribe. About it. What is my favorite tribe? And no blocks, we'll take it. My favorite tribe personally is probably Zubera. Not that they're actually the best tribe, but I think they are my favorite tribe. About it. Wow, gonna take their beats. Yeah. Get in, hit you. Down to 15. Agonizing remorse, yeah. Two Kethis. Oh, Urza's Ruinous Blast. I don't think we want any of that. Murderous Rider? Gil? About it. Finds a land. I am a little concerned about the pumping with this Lazov. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not how Grafdigger's Cage works, opponent. I know you would like to keep making cats. I know you would. No, no, no. No, no, no. Opponent. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is that pumping with, pumping the cats at some point. Opponent passes. Ooh, Heartless Act is excellent. That is exactly what we want to draw, actually. Clickbait. Well, beat you down. Opponent takes it. Phyrexian Arena. Heartless Act. Get rid of the one thing that could beat us, and I think we're in good shape. Dogamith with a gift sub to Peps. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Out of here, Lazov. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. An opponent. Done, done, double done. Our taxes deck actually doing it. I do have to say that Adriano using the seductive goat art for the logo and goat magic cracks me up. When he did that, that cracked me up. That actually worked. That actually worked. And that wasn't even goblins. Okay. All right, maybe we broke Historic. We can beat goblins and Kethis combo. Look out, world. Here, let me, before we do our next match, I'll export the deck list. So in case anyone wants it. We are 1-0. Anti-Goblins. If we weren't a PG-13 stream, or even PG stream, probably have named the deck a little bit different after getting Muxus so many times. But we like to keep it family-friendly around here. Anti-Goblins, we'll just stick with that. Close enough. I mean, that felt actually pretty good. The prison pieces actually worked. So what do you think? Is Muxus gonna end up getting banned? So I think the nut draws are incredible. And Muxus is an insanely powerful card. We're gonna have to play Legacy Goblins. We're gonna have to play Legacy Goblins and see if Muxus is as crazy in Legacy as it is in Historic. My concern, like, Wizards will refund us for the card that's banned. My concern is more that if the deck has a lot of rares, like, if you don't have many of the cards, you're going to have to spend 20-some, 30 rares to put together the Goblin deck. So, sure. We're going to draw our white mana. We are. Opponent, Forest and... Ooh, Elves. That's not white mana. Opponent. Oh, it's Gruul? Where's all the Goblin decks? Where's all the Goblin decks? Oh, no. Opponent going off. Comboing. Hitting us. Oh, there's a white mana. Land and... Huh. Let's just pass an Ambush Viper this Containment Priest is probably best. Aw, Questing Beast. Alright. Opponent. Huh. Well, kill Gallia. Castle Lockwade. Pass the turn. I know! Where'd all the goblins go? We beat a deck just to be... Hey, what's up, AF Gaming? We beat a deck specifically to beat up on goblins, and now we can't play goblins after playing them nonstop. Although some of our tax pieces seem good against other decks, like Kinjali Sunwing seems good against what our opponent's doing. Opponent's well, play the Sunwing. Godless Shrine tapped. Opponent. Embercleave. Achieved. Perhaps. Alright, get some of the Spellbreaker. No blocks. Yeah, sure. I mean, Skark Prospector is the enabler, but... Alright, so opponent playing Gruul. This is where you could see why Witch's Vengeance, pretty medium. That is, obviously, if you only care about beating one specific tribal deck, or tribal decks in general, then Witch's Vengeance is good. In this matchup, a little worse than the other possibilities. So we'll go down Containment Priest. We'll go up Kaya's Vengeance. We'll still bring in the Witch's Vengeance, even though I think it's pretty medium-ish. And... yeah, so this is where we're going to be most likely pretty punished. Because now we got a lot of cards that don't actually do anything. Languish rests our board, which is a little brutal. Well, alright. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, so you can see, we built our deck specifically to beat goblins, because we played goblins 80% of the time. But now we're playing goblins 0% of the time, and we have a lot of cards that are not very good in this matchup. Cindervines, interesting. Huh. Well, we will take... I'll take Robber. Sure. I don't think I even really care if our opponent Cindervines are Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, Languish is in Magic Gods. Magic Gods. Alright. It's always fun when your opponent top decks what you thought sees. Well, we will kill the Robber. Opponent gets a Cindervines. Passes. Well, cast a Lockwayne. Phyrexian Arena. Our opponent can kill it, but whatever. It's gonna happen sooner or later, so... Opponent. Maybe we want artifact removal in our deck somewhere. Opponent. Spellbreaker. Alright. So, threats being drawn. Yes, it hits us. Down to 13. Wow, not gonna kill it. Okay. Oh, well, we will murder the Spellbreaker. Go to 9. Temple of Silence. Do not need a land. Well, hopefully our opponent does not top deck a big beater here. Our hand is looking pretty dead. And Cindervines, the damage is adding up. Or some sort of unconditional removal. Something like Anguish Unmaking would be great. Alright, so opponent. Robber of the Rich. Steals a land. Hits us. Down to 7. We go to 6. We go to 5. We go to 4. Take the ambush. Murderous Rider. Yeah, we might be dying, and we might be dying. Pass the turn. Yeah, Cindervine's damage is adding up with our Phyrexian Arena. Opponent draws Emberclave. Attacks. Steals a Hushbringer. Oh, we block. Opponent bumps. Yeah, we don't have a way to get the Cindervines off the battlefield, so we gotta just keep trying to gain life, mostly. Hushbringer. We go to 5, which is kind of 3. Well, play a land. Play Sunwing. Hushbringer. Pass the turn. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Pellet Collector. Tapped. We draw a card. Ooh. Ooh, Kaya. That can gain us life, right? That can. Play the Swamp. Huh. How do we do this? The Cindervines is actually a big issue. We're super close to being dead. This is a Throne of Eldrade swamp. I'll go to combat. Get in with Hushbringer. Opponent blocks. This Kravik's actually going to be sweet. Opponent blocks and pumps. Yeah. So we lose Hushbringer. We gain a life. Kravik. Surprise! Surprise! Kaya. Down to 4 for a second.
I faced undead horror.
Exile.
This is child's play.
One at a time. We gotta keep getting that life.
Shuffling.
Up to 6 past the turn. Found it. Yeah, Settle is bad. Our Wrath is not good in this matchup. We don't have good Wrath at all. Found it. Land. Is it working? Our Karavek? Found it. Kravik. Kravik. Swap. Add. Arena. Play a land. Kaya. Get a Robber of the Rich. Gain some life.
I had guild business to attend to anyway.
Go to combat. Attack ya. Ooh, pass the turn. Play 2 more arenas. Oh, it's so bad when that Cindervine's out. Vote it, land. Passing. We draw a card. Creatures. Okay, Murderous Rider. That's kind of a creature. That is a creature. Well, Kaya. Exile.
You better watch your back from here on out.
Go to combat. This is sort of working. It's actually really sort of working. Hit ya. Opponent. The jankiest of beats. Murderous Rider. Play it. It's a 1/2 lifelinker. Can you beat it, opponent? Pass the turn. Haste gets shut down by Sunwing. Sunwing is a card that's actually good in this matchup. Opponent. Lador Elf. Sure. Dies. Kravik! Kravictum! Opponent passes. We can draw a card. It's working. Blades. Heartless Act. We'll play a lad. Gain a life.
I hope you said I'm gone
Up
for
to
now,
9.
but not forever.
go attacking. You know what? I will play another arena. We got no fear. No fear. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I do have a little fear. I'm not going to play the third one. There's a little amount of fear. Opponent has Ferocidon, sure. I mean, we should have lethal next turn with Kaya, I think. Kaya's going to hit for a bunch. Disfigure? Untap. Down to 6. 2 arenas. No fear. Witch's Vengeance. Heartless Act. Well, I mean... Kaya you? And we got him? We got him! It worked! We were so far behind. It actually worked. Opponent goes to 3. Attack him. We go to 10. And the janky beats getting the job done. I still want to play Goblins, though. I mean, the deck's been performing surprisingly well, but I do want to play Goblins. All right, is there anything that we have as relevant? Like, Containment Priest doesn't do anything. Thalia doesn't do much. And it hurts us. Tecatli, not really. Plague, no. Liliana, not really. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Lily over Containment Priest? Yeah, alright. I guess I can be persuaded of that. Witch's Vengeance doesn't feel that good. I kind of don't mind Containment Priest just to block. I kind of want some number of 2-drops just to block with. So we'll go down... Yeah, let's go to Witch's Vengeance. Yeah, Raya is worded in a way that's weird, so it doesn't. It's not a enter the battlefield trigger. It's a as it enters the battlefield trigger, even though it feels like it should be when it enters the battlefield. All right, we got some removal, which is good. No Robber of the Rich one time. Cindervines, sure. Yeah, Remorsia. Wow, that is a handful of action. We will take... Huh. Yeah, to think Vivian. We really don't want Vivian coming down. We got creature removal to deal with the creatures if our opponent hits lands. All right, opponent. That is a good draw for them. Top text the land. It's an it's us. Well. Heartless Act. Kill it. Come on. Don't draw land for 1 turn so we can get this. So we can Agonizing Remorse this Questing Beast and not take a million. Oh. Well, play Conjali Sunwing. That Clothis is kind of an issue. Opponent Lava Coils. Well, Agonizing Remorse. Yeah, Cindervines is actually annoying. Yeah, I don't really think we can beat it either. Take Questing Beast. Pass the turn. That's a surprisingly fast clock. Just our opponent eating the graveyard. Opponent. Yeah, hits us. And our spells are getting taxed too. Our opponent's taxing us. Alright, opponent plays a land. Well, we Containment Priest. Untap. Settle. Alright, so we do nothing. We attack you. Untap. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is going to get us to basically dead. 6. Opponent passes. I'll play a Sunwing. Go to combat, attack ya. Opponent's at 24. Yeah, Clothis just got us. Yeah, I mean, I guess we scared all the goblins away somehow. About it. Adapts. Eats our stuff with Clothis. Yeah. We could add some sort of artifact and enchantment, hey. But remember, our deck it only cares about beating goblins. That was the whole purpose of this deck. Yeah. So we go to 3, and then Clothis kills us, so there's no way out of this. Clothis dealt like 100 damage. Like that was 100% just losing to Clothis. Yeah, I don't even know if there's any answers that exist, honestly. Like, what answers would exist to a indestructible enchantment? Is there anything that's even good? Baneslayer. I mean, remember, our goal is to beat goblins. If we're trying to play a real deck, we would not be playing this deck. Like, the whole reason we built this deck was exclusively to beat goblins. We're gonna keep this. Hopefully we hit more lands, but... So, we know the deck's going to be bad. Yeah, Elspeth Conqueror's Death could work. That could be a good option. So we know the deck's going to be bad in a lot of other matchups. But it's specifically all about beating goblins. Tagali Honor Guard, go. Are we finally playing goblins? Can we draw lands? We can. Play a land, play Arena. Get in, hit ya. All right, we finally get to put it to the test. Is it as good as we thought? Here comes the goblins. Opponent hits us. We get to draw some cards. Yeah, let's Sunwing. Go attacking. Boy, this hand's good against goblins. Granko. Tapped. We get to draw a card. We would like lands. All right, there's a land. Play a land. Murderous Rider, Cranko. Ah! That's what we wanted! That's what we wanted! Out of here! Out of here! Try to goblin us 4 times in a row, will you? That's what we imagined. That was even better than we thought. We got him. We got him on like turn 4. They just decided it wasn't worth it. Ooh, that was good. All right, 1 goblin's match game down. So I mean, our main deck is stuffed full of the cards we wanted to play against goblins. So we'll just go down a Phyrexian Arena for the Witch's Vengeance and otherwise keep it the same. because our main deck is designed for this matchup. It's a little trolly, but we did play. Oh, you know what? We're gonna hit the white mana. We're good. We got this hand's great if we hit white mana. That's not white mana. About it. I really want to get a Muxus with Containment Priest. That would be hilarious. Thank you for the cheer, by the way. Oh, that's still not white mana. All right. Well, might have been a risky keep, perhaps. Goblin Matron. Tutors up. Prospector. Come on. White mana, untapped. Oh, God. All right. Well. That's not as good as we hoped. So here comes Muxus. Well, they could whiff. Boy, we have the setup and a half. We just We just do not have the mana to cast our stuff. And our opponent had the nuts. Well, we will kill Krenko. That was not an insane Muxus. Mana! Oh my god, deck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's not happening. Yeah, that was what our average Muxus was, I think, when we played this deck. Well, pass the turn. I don't think we're going to win, though, because... Well, I guess we just should have mulligan. Opponent gets and hits us. Yup. Pumps, sure. Down to 12. Opponent. Another instigator. Alright. Well, I guess we just shouldn't have kept. Wow. That was disappointing. Well, run it back. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Just got 7-1 in quick draft with a greedy Sultai Reanimator. Ooh, congratulations, Ludic Chemister. That's awesome. Sweet, sweet. Hey, what's up, Dole Ahan? How are you? Alright. Well, that's fine. We got the Hushbringer. We're lacking a backup piece. But Hushbringer, go. Yeah, Cage is maybe worth it. I assume our opponent brought in removal now. Or not. Maybe they didn't. Frag Scene Arena. Start our cards. Find our tax pieces. Hit you down to 19. How quickly will they scoop? Chieftain. Okay. Gets in. Hits us. Yeah, we draw some cards. Go to combat. Attack. Hit ya. Isolated Chapel. Go. Land for our opponent. Krenko. Well, we will kill Chieftain. No haste. Take one. Aha. Draw a card. Ooh, clickbait. That's going to have to wait a turn, though. We're going to play the land. Play Castle Ardenvale. Tecatli on our guard. Kill Krenko. Hit ya. Gain some life. Now we got a backup. Now we got two pieces. Opponent, land. War Chief. And passes. We draw cards. Ooh, settle. I don't think they can kill us this turn. Let's play Clack Bridge. Go to combat. Next turn, we can leave up settle. Hit you for 8. Oh, please not some weird combination of Lords and Krenko to kill us. Land. Come on. Come on. Okay, sure. The saddest of Muck's eyes. That is fine. We will take 6. No blocks. Oh! Beating a Muxus. We are doing it. We actually are doing it. Play a lad. Go to combat. I think our opponent has to sack or they die. Opponent sacks. We draw a card. We gain some life. Get in with Hushbringer. Kinjali Sunwing. I mean, this is what we wanted to do. This is it. This is exactly it. Opponent. Come on. Come on. Let us rub it in a little bit more. Opponent plays a land. Matron. Oh, not tutoring and tapped. Opponent. We're just going to show them we have everything. We have everything that beats their deck. We have every card. We're designed to crush you, opponent. We are designed to make your Muxuses very sad. Yeah. Sure. Well, go to combat. Opponent sags. Get in, get in. Murderous Rider. Tegatli Honor Guard. Tempest. Aww. Well, Godless Shrine tap. That also works. Doesn't really matter. And the GGs from the Goblins. 2 Muxuses, no problem. That is exactly how we drew it up. That is exactly it. That was a plan. That was a plan. Well, if you're tired of if you're tired of losing to Goblins, I would recommend this deck. Does it beat anything else? We did beat Keth's combo, but I mean, it's gonna have really bad matchups. But we were playing Goblins 80% of the time, so. It is, yeah, that is true. All the random tax ugh. We learned a lesson about no white mana hands. All the random tax pieces, or many of them, are rares, which is awkward. Alright, sure. Well, is it a good matchup or a bad matchup? Boros. Why do we draw the Hushbringer again? Why does that always happen? Oh, Dreadhorn. Oh. Well, kill Arcanist. I don't know how this goes. This is probably Feather. Put in place a land. Well, run out Kinjali Sunwing. Maybe the next guy kind of good in some matchups. Darkwing Duck, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Doesn't the main board deck, doesn't the main board already be Goblins? You use your sideboard for other stuff. Yeah, most of the sideboard is not for Goblins. Some people really wanted to see the Witch Sweeper card. I don't actually think it's good, but I said I would try it because some people really wanted to see it. But yeah, the sideboard could probably be weighted even more away from Goblins. Yeah, I don't know if we can beat Feather. I don't know how this goes. I don't know how we ever get rid of the Feather. Maybe an Edict would be good. Hushbringer. Your brother's a Goblin player? Yeah, he would not like you to play against that. An anti-Wreck deck. That's harder. Wreck is a lot harder to hate on. It would probably start with Thalia. But we could try at some point, perhaps. Well, play another Sunwing. Feather's drawing so many cards. We need a land for Clackbridge. Yeah, so this is going to happen forever. I'm sure we can't kill it. I'm sure there's a protection spell that is going to be able to beat it. Yeah, hey, Defiant Strike. I remember that. Seems familiar. Can watch Magic for hours and not understand a thing about it. Adonto Vanguard, sure. We need the land. We need the land for clickbait. Ugh. we might actually for ourselves here to draw a card, because our way we could possibly win is to get these clickbait trolls down. That is our one possible way of beating our opponent drawing 2 cards a turn, 3 cards a turn. I mean, we're going to try. It's not going to work, but, I mean, yeah. So, opponent, everything goes back to hand. And, yeah, we're actually just going to concede now. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if we can actually beat this. Well, you can't ride the feather because our opponent was leaving up protection the whole game for it, so makes it a little bit hard. We'll bring in the Liliatas. We'll bring in the Thalias. We'll bring in maybe Agonizing Remorses. Containment Priest doesn't do anything, so we'll go down Containment Priest. Ethereal Absolution, we're probably going to go down. And then, does Tikali Honor Guard actually do anything? Not much. Alright, so we'll try it like that. Hey, see you, Betty Mon. Have a good night. See you Tuesday. Yeah, so Feather's a card that it just, if you get the time to leave up protection every turn, it is very hard to kill with targeted. It's basically impossible to kill. So it's pretty obnoxious. Yeah, opponent left up God's Willing all game. I mean, that's kind of how you play Feather. If you leave up protection, it can be very close to unbeatable for a lot of decks. If you just run it out on turn 3 and get it killed, then it can be much more beatable, I would say. Well, all right. Agonizing Remorse is good. I guess this hand's fine. Settle can kind of get rid of Feather. We don't have any card draw. Castle Arnvale is a castle I like least here, but Plains to the bottom. How do you get the Flibblefit profile pick? I think it's just available. Is it not in the store? Arcanist, Adanto Vanguard, A Million Gods Willings. Huh. What do we take here? McFire McMarvel. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much. Oh, it's from the beta. Okay. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huh. Now let's take Reckless Rage. I think mostly we want to get him with Settle. I think that gets around all their protection stuff. So I think that's what we're playing towards here. Hushbringer. Godless Shrine. Go. Well, that's a plan. Settle him away, settle him away. Yeah, getting rid of it forever makes it worth it. Otherwise, they're just going to shoot down all of our creatures with this Adanto Vanguard. Sure. Down to 14. Bone it. Tap land. To the... Oh, Seasoned Howlblade. All right. You know, go to combat. Get in. Hit ya. Sunwing. So we want to try to not make it obvious that we have Settle. We wanna hide it as much as we can and try to get rid of at least both of the indestructible creatures. Also, Karavek would be absurd here, Cold Shoulder, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Karavik would be insane. Well, big attacks, no blocks. And Arcanist. Oh. Oh, Castle Ardenvale. I think we leave back all of our creatures like we need to block. Pass the turn. Leave them all back. Hey, what's up, Liam? How are you? Yeah, we crushed goblins just the way we hoped we would. Alright. Alright. Please attack with everything. Jeez. Alright, those are good ones. Oh, we're alive and well. Got him! We got him! Wow. Alright, that felt good. Can't God's willing that. Oh! Alright, we're back in it. We're back in it. Hey, sweet. See you, Swing for Zero. Have a good stream. Well, we will run out of Murderous Rider. Pass the turn. Another Hollow Blade. Liliana. Take it up.
Ruining your day is going to feel great.
Pass the turn.
Fighting fair.
Yeah. Pass the turn. Come on. Come on. So close. Hollow Blade attacks Liliana. Maybe. Because of the gods, we know our opponent's got multiple gods willing in hand. So they can just give it protection from black for 1 mana. Alright, discards a land. Murderous Rider down. That's good. That's very good. Ah, Karavik! Whoo! That was a good draw. That was a super good draw. Whoo! Yes, we got all the Gothams this game. Okay, sure. wants to scry to the bottom. And I don't even think we take up Liliana. I want to hold on to this Murderous Rider. Hey, what's up to Matt Taylor? How are you? Found it. Bazard. I'm going to combat. Attack. Hit ya. Yeah, run out Murderous Rider. Bazardurd. Opponent passes. Go to combat. Attack ya. Yeah, let's, yeah, take up Liliana. Discard a Heartless Act. Bazardurd. Yeah, we can't really cancel because of Karavik. It gives our creatures -1/-1, so they just die. Boat it. Bacid. And Thalia is also not great here. Well, take up Liliana. Discard Thalia. Some anti-synergies. Hit ya. Pass the turn. Okay. Sure. Yep.
Rude.
Well, go to combat attack, yeah. Yeah, we'll go for it. Disfigure, take a Lily out of discard. Your go. Boy, Karavik seems insane against our opponent's deck, and they scoop it up. Whoo! That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, hey, what's up, Sweaty Zach? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I've aged. I'm looking old. Well, thank you, I guess. Maybe we actually bring in Witch's Vengeance, just because -X seems pretty relevant against our opponent's deck. Well, if we can dodge the feather, actually Ethereal Absolution seems good too. All right, dodge the feather. Can we pick up a win against Wyatt Darby? Very good player. We were playing Anti-Goblins. Anti-Goblins versus Feather. Feather's not very similar to... Feather's not very similar to Goblins, unfortunately. Yeah, we got the clickbaits. That's our finisher. This deck's actually kind of fun. Yeah, and we have all the, like, Tecatli Honor Guards effects. Alright. Can we take them? Now our opponent knows what's going on. They're back to the drawing board, trying to figure out how to beat our stuff. Yeah, I think we're playing Wyatt, who is also probably streaming, I would assume. What about smashing blue for Unmoored Ego? Yeah, we have Necromentia now, so we don't even actually have to splash to do it. So I think you just play Necromentia if you need it. I don't think we need it against Goblins. Maybe we want it to fight against Wilderness Reclamation. We're actually going to keep this. The Hushbringers are not super relevant. I know we swore not to keep no white mana hands, but Agonizing Remorse gets rid of Feather, and Witch's Oven gets rid of Adanto Vanguard, so that's why we're keeping it. And we drew white mana. Alright, well, Agonizing Remorse. Get rid of Feather. That's good. Oh! Oh, it doesn't actually get them both, but... They're both our soldiers! They actually do share a creature type, but this is gonna get pumped, so it's gonna survive because a fight is won. But it would have actually been... It would have actually got them both if it wasn't for this triggering ability. Wow, Pony just let it go! Oh my god, Witch's Vengeance! The ultimate vengeance! Alright, that was great. That was, like, legitimately great. We might actually win this! This might be happening! The Witch's Vengeance that I've mocked all stream actually was just absolutely insane there. I don't know if our opponent realized they were both soldiers. Or, like, was paying attention to it. Well, you know what? We're gonna do it. Sure. Clackbridge. Coming for ya. Boom. Take 9. What a way to... what a way to do it. Combat. Take 9. Hushbringer, go. It's happening. It's happening. Anti-Goblins, apparently anti-meta. Whoo! Taking down a top 1,200 player. Wow! Wyatt knew. I'm curious. I'm curious why he didn't save the one. Maybe he thought it didn't matter. Well, all right, we broke it. We broke it. Oh, this deck's so funny. It's kind of working, though. It kind of worked. So, yeah, we could have. I thought about it briefly, but that's a little too far. So what do we learn about this deck? This deck was super sweet. And Zach, I think I'm gonna raid Nessa because Nessa's also doing anti-goblin stuff tonight. So what do we learn tonight? We played Mono Black Golos. It's a sweet idea. We played Goblins 4 out of 5 matches. We won 2 of them. We'll probably have to revisit in the future. Because we got crushed by Goblins so many times, we switched to Anti-Goblin.deck. And Anti-Goblin.deck was absolutely insane. Like, we just kind of crushed people. We went 3-1. We crushed Goblins. We beat Feather. The deck was actually sweet. So maybe, probably the right name is like Black White Taxes, but maybe there's actually something here. Like Clackbridge took down that Feather matchup. Maybe there's something here with this Black White Taxes archetype that we could actually do. So if you got ideas, if you got brews with the Black White Taxes plan, let me know, because we had we had like Karavik blowouts, we had Settle blowouts, we crushed Goblins with our Hushbringers and our Containment Priests. So it was definitely super spectacular. So, whoo! On that note, everyone, I think that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. Good news is, it's spoiler season, so going to be spoiler videos all week. Tons of stuff going up on the YouTube channel. Historic, modern, those are my big focus over the next couple weeks. A little standard thrown in as well, so keep an eye out for all that. Quick reminders, replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old stream. I will definitely look for it once I get off stream, Real Dougie, and respond to you. Thank you so much. Normal YouTube, tons of stuff going up on there, as I said. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magical cards, you want to pre-order core set Double Masters, core set 2021, too many sets these days, you get them over at cardkingdom.com, even get some free Scoop Soldier stickers. We will be back on Tuesday with another stream. Next stream is Tuesday, no Monday stream because of daily spoiler videos for next week. So next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Until then, I love you all. Have an amazing weekend. You all are super spectacular. It was a blast tonight. Seriously, thank you so much. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Have fun. And I will see you on Tuesday.